Hi, I'm Mike Eldred from the Fender Custom Shop, and I want to talk to you about some of the guitars that we're having come out in 2008. This is one of them. This is an awesome, unbelievable guitar, and I really enjoy playing this guitar a lot because it's just a fun guitar to play, and it sounds really, 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 really good, and it's just a fun thing that we got going on here. Tellies are a different breed of animal. Personally, I love playing Strats and everything, but when I leave the house, I always grab my Telly. And the thing I like about it is that there's no middle pickup here to get in the way when you go to do the finger picking stuff. So, and you can get a bunch of different sounds out of the guitar. It's a real rock guitar. It's a real, to me, it's just a real workhorse of a guitar. And it's real simple, strings through the body, and to the tuners, and you're done. And it's really great. 2 pickup and a lot of different sounds out of it just from what's going on here. This guitar is a limited edition 58 Telecaster Heavy Relic that we're doing for 2008. It's a really neat guitar because it has 9.5-inch radius. It has 6105 fret wire on it, so you really get under the strings and bend some stuff. And the pickups that are on this guitar are really kind of neat too. Let me stay on the neck though. It's a nice boat shape on it. It's not too big. It's a little bit more thinned down from a no-caster shape. The finish has been taken off the back, so it's real comfortable to play. It's just a real fun guitar, and it has a nice light ash body, really beautiful grain on the thing, nice sunburst, some arm wear on it. It's relic, it's beat up a little bit. The thing that I like about this guitar a lot is the pickups. And the pickups are 2 pickups that we designed here in the shop. The front pickup is called what we call a twisted telly pickup. And what we did a while back, probably 98, something like that, I sat down with about 4 of the master builders and I said, you know, I want to come up with a really cool front pickup. I really didn't like the traditional Telecaster pickup because it sounded a little bit too muted for me. It sounded a little bit more like, you know, clouded. And I wanted something a little bit clearer, more like a Strat front pickup. And so what we did is we had these 4 builders sit down and come up with 4 different pickup designs. We stuck them in guitars, and then we all sat around in this room and we all played the guitars. And nobody knew what they were playing. They all kind of went through and just played these guitars. And then we all sat down and said, okay, well, which is your favorite? And we all picked this pickup. And what this pickup is it's a nickel silver cover. Traditionally on a Telecaster pickup, it'd be a brass cover that's chrome plated. And brass tends to have a darker sound to it. A nickel silver is a real bell-like sounding. And so it has a nickel silver cover. The bobbin is a little taller. And then the amount of winds that we put on it, because of the taller bobbins is going to give you a little bit more clarity. So what you end up with is, it looks like a Telly pickup, but it sounds more like a Strat pickup. And I'll show you how that sounds here in the front position here. Really cool front sounding pickup, and it's nice and bright. It cuts through in a band. It works well with pedals. It works well with overdrive. It's a really neat sounding pickup. So that's a twisted telly pickup in the front. The back position is a really neat kind of pickup that we did a long time ago in the custom shop, and people refer to this, players refer to this, they call this the hot broadcaster pickup. And we don't use the broadcaster name, of course, but that's what other people call it. And what it is it's based on a pickup design that was basically, it was on one of the very early Fender guitars called a broadcaster for a short time until we had to stop using the name because Gretsch owned that name, and then we changed it to Telecaster. But in the very early days, the broadcaster pickups were flat pole pickups. Let me see if you can get a shot of that without me getting my big head in there. But that's what it is. It's got flat pole pieces. It's a really cool sounding pickup. It's a little bit hotter than a normal tele pickup, and we stopped making that pickup for a long time. And a lot of the players around, Webb Wilder is one of the guys who he calls me up constantly. He says, "Hey man, I need to get another one of those pickups." And it's a real cool sounding back pickup. It's the same kind of pickup that they put in lap steels. It's very similar to what we've done in G.E. Smith's model that is on the production line, but the prototype was done in the custom shop. And it's that kind of those old Fender lap steel kind of broadcaster pickups. It's really a neat sounding good pickup. So very loud, great sounding pickup. When you play that pickup, everything's there. It's all there, and from a flat pole pickup, that's really hard to achieve, because when you have raised poles, like on a D string or the G string, when those poles are raised, those strings tend to pop and overpower other strings. When it's a flat pole, you kind of lose some of that, those middle strings, the G and the D, but you still get the high E and the low E. But with this pickup, it's very mid-rangey. It's a really neat chordal guitar. So depending on what amp you're playing through, if you want to get distortion, it's very open sounding guitar in the back position. Now when you get both pickups together, it's a great sounding tele. So, and then you have the regular tone control on it. So you can do the lap steel stuff on it. It's a great sounding guitar. It has the threaded saddles, if you can get a close-up on those. Threaded saddles were around in 1958, and we still have that. It's made on the same tooling that we have always used, as is all the parts on our Fender guitars are all made on the original tooling from the 50s. But these threaded saddles, they have a distinct sound as opposed to a brass saddle or a regular steel barrel saddle. It's just a different sound. So it's a traditional looking sounding or traditional looking instrument, but it's a real modern player's guitar. It's a 58 Heavy Relic Tele for 2008. It's limited for 2008. It's a great sounding guitar, so I hope that you guys go out and check one of these out. They're at a custom shop dealer now.